composed of body fluid. So somebody stepped in body fluid and stepped in this area in front of Dylan's door. And then that shoe print was cleaned up. So was there people walking around the crime scene and possibly tracking evidence through the house? And then they tried to clean their own shoe prints to try to eliminate those from the crime scene? That would make sense, but it would also mean that they were cleaning up the crime scene. So if this shoe print had been cleaned and it was composed of body fluid, then somebody had to have cleaned it that morning. So what else were they cleaning? Were they trying to eliminate their own footprints or their own traces from the house and started cleaning the crime scene? That seems crazy to me, because there's 4 people in this house who bled to death and had their lives taken with a sharp-edged object. But they're cleaning that.
Okay, guys, I just ran across this guy, and he's got some... Well, this is the first one I've watched, and I've only gotten this far into it. And I decided to go back and record this part and, you know, put him up, get his channel out there, get you guys watching, because that's one thing I like to do. So, you know what? I don't even know his name. Seriously, I have to go back and look, because I just clicked on it and subscribed, and, you know, that's just what I do. I kind of like to give people... he's got quite a following. Look, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me check. So there you go. Yeah, he's got what 15 videos. And anyway, I've just been watching this one. He's got quite the following already, so check him out. I'm gonna put the link to the video in here. And yeah, I'm going to start watching and see what he's got to say. I already like what he's saying here, and it makes so much sense. In fact, one of the things that has been... Turn it back this way. I don't know if it'll switch back and forth. I have no idea what it does. But one of the things that just has been driving me nuts is that, for one thing, how did they clean it so well that only one footprint, latent, was found? And no other DNA, well, the other ones, but, you know, they didn't have enough, you know, of it. And no other DNA was found? Who the heck, except for a professional cleaning company, I don't care how many people are in there cleaning, because you're going to miss something. It had to be a professional crime scene cleaning company or something. Because how does this happen? The answer is it doesn't. It doesn't. There's no way. It makes no sense whatsoever that there was one latent, which means it was cleaned up, or just, you know, before they just accidentally found it the second time around. Yeah, right. But nothing else was found. And still, how is it that these people, I'm just going to call them people, because I don't believe they're detectives or anybody in, I mean, going in and out the way that house the way they did, and not doing this on in a professional manner, the way it should have been done to begin with, is ridiculous to me. There's no way. It's just... Oh, you guys, it does not compute. No matter which way you look at it, no matter No matter what way you look at it. No matter what way you look at it. It does not compute. None of it does. So who's covering what up? And who went in and cleaned? Who was called onto the scene to go clean? And was that during those 8 hours that happens to be no video anywhere? Well, where's the video from Linda Lane? Didn't that camera keep going? Where's the other hours from 5 o'clock on? Where are they? Why haven't those been leaked? Why only those hours? Because there had to be some serious noise going on in there to be cleaning that house. Because 4 people were murdered in that house. They were murdered with a sharp edge weapon. Very brutal slaying that had to be blood everywhere, you guys. Everywhere. You've seen it when someone is stabbed, your heart is pulsing, right? So that's, with the lack of better, I don't even know how to say this, but it's basically, think of Quentin Tarantino, right? Think of a Quentin Tarantino movie and its animations, okay? That's a better way for me to look at it, so that I'm not so freaked out about it, because it freaks me out, really, it does. But it spurts out, it sprays out. The heart is pumping that blood out. And it's going to spray. It's going to leave a pattern. It's going to leave stuff everywhere. How do you get in all the crevices, in all of the nooks and crannies, all the little corners, all the doorway jams, the everything? There's so many little crevices, and even in like the floor, like if it's a hardwood floor or a wood floor, all those little nooks in there, the little creases, like it wasn't the greatest floor. It had to be pretty, the little grooves in it and stuff like that. Even minute grooves, there had to be something left. There was nothing. How does there get to be nothing left in something like that? It makes no freaking sense. None. How come those people that were walking in and out there, how come they couldn't test their little booties when they were walking in and out there? They got blood on them. Never saw it when they walked out. But, you'd think it had to be. It wasn't dried up in that amount of time. There's no way. So how does that happen? How come those booties couldn't be tested? Maybe they had their DNA, the people that were wearing them, put their DNA in there, test their DNA, get that DNA out of there. Just get the DNA, the rest of it's left. How come that can't happen? I don't know how DNA works, but that sounds doable to me. Maybe it's not, but it feels like it to me. There's no way, in my opinion, that they only found 2 other male DNAs in that house that they didn't have enough of to actually, that I know of, to give it to defense to let them do their own tests on it. They weren't in CODIS, so that means they, hadn't been arrested before, or hadn't been fingerprinted or whatever, or in any whatever those sites are. I don't know all the lingo. I don't. I'm not good at that. All I know is that there's no way any of this is real. It's cover-up. There's no way it can be. I just don't understand how they're getting away with this, in my opinion. My opinion only. It's just my thoughts here. And I know a lot of you have to feel the same way I do. It makes no sense. And I have a good brain that works. And my brain is not wrapping around this at all. Because none of it is connecting inside my brain. There's no connection. It can't connect because it makes no sense. And they just keep putting it out there like we're all stupid or something. And I'm not even adding in all the other stuff. I just listened to the, I think, 2:43 a.m. to 3:43 a.m. And wow, was I just shocked at all the stuff I saw in there. After all the things I've been going through, after all of the, from Linda Lane to the Grub Truck to Banfield, you can just picture this. I don't know how this would work, but I'm going to try to make it work here. Picture a triangle. You've got the Grub Truck at the top of the triangle. At the bottom left, you've got the Banfield. And at the bottom right, you've got Linda Lane. Now play all these videos all at the same time in the same time zone, right? Start them all at the same time to where they're all on the same time, and then watch it, because you're going to see every one of them connecting, just as you hear at Linda Lane. People are trying to throw out that there's a red herring in Linda Lane. Sure, there's some crap in there they've thrown in there and some stuff that they've done. Sure, there is. But they didn't catch everything. Not even close. I mean, you've got here's one thing people haven't, this is one thing that I'm kind of shocked that people haven't touched base on this. This is how I found out that the fight was on Taylor. If you're watching Linda Lane video and you're looking straight, like you're standing straight at the cam, you're looking straight out towards, just right straight out, right? There's and the light that you're going to be looking for is literally at the top of your screen where you're looking at. The top of there's going to be in the middle. There's going to be a little teeny pinpoint light. That light is the lights on Taylor Avenue. You're going to see the cop car moving. You're going to see cars driving by. You're going to see the lights in front of Taylor, where I do believe, I think the fight was not quite in front of the apartments, but kind of midway. Okay, you see where the cops chase those guys down? You see all all that debris in the field in between Linda Lane and where the cops have pulled the kids over? Look at all the debris in that field. And what the hell? What's with all the debris? They left all the debris. They didn't pick up any of that stuff that was in front of the King house, in the road that was washed down. All the bottles, everything was up there. And the ladder. I mean, don't get me started on the ladder. Oh my God, that right there is just a spit in our face. That is spitting in our face. Literally. By leaving that ladder standing up right there next to the house. WTF. F. You got it. I said it. I meant it. That is such bogus. That really, I want you to just kick me in the teeth right now. Because that's what you're doing. Why don't you just whisper in my ear, "Boo, so all those sweet little nothings trying to make me believe you're crap." Why is the ladder still there? Why is the ladder still there? And why is it standing on end? It wasn't standing on end any other time we ever saw it in those freaking body cams when they're doing the noise complaints, was it? So why did they use a ladder as something to tie the yellow ribbon to? This is not tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. This is a crime scene, you dumbasses. I'm talking to I'm talking to Ellie right now. Literally, that's how I feel about you. My opinion. I can say whatever I want. Might get struck for it, whatever. My opinion. I know all of you want to say the same thing. I know you do. No grid was walked. Did you see anybody when they first walked in there? Did you hear anybody talk about walking the grid? The grid is the most important thing at the beginning of a crime scene. And they did not even do it. In and out of that driveway. Back and forth out that driveway with all those cars. All those people stomping in. Some of them didn't even have gloves and booties on. Do you guys know that? Are these guys clowns? Why didn't they have full makeup and like, funky wigs on and big old clown shoes? Because that's exactly what they're acting like. And they're trying to make us their little kitty audience and by giving us balloons and popcorn and whatever. Lollipops. Well, bull. I'm not taking it. And I hope you guys aren't either. Oh my Lord, this is just so aggravating. Yeah, sorry you had to look at the screen, but I'm actually laying in bed. I've been sick. I haven't been feeling very good. And when I've literally been falling asleep. Put it this way, I can't keep my eyes open. It's the weirdest thing. I can't keep my eyes open, and I can't stay awake. I'm surprised I've lasted this long, probably just because I'm so mad. Unfiltered Lucky really had a good point here, which he got me rolling. He got me started. He got me riled up. So please go check him out. Give him a like, subscribe. Like I said, he got me going, and I only watched a little bit of it. So I'm going to watch the rest of it. I'm going to post this video, and I'll put a link in the description. All right, you guys. Sorry about the cursing, but you know what? I had to get it out. When you're mad, one of the things I like to do, and when I'm angry, is I can't do it right now because it's kind of the middle of the night. But I just like to go somewhere and just scream at the top of my lungs and just get it out, because keeping stuff like that inside is what causes you to get sick. And I think I've been doing that a lot. I've been doing that too much lately. And so thanks for letting me get it out on this right here. I needed it. And I appreciate you guys for listening and supporting me. I really do. I'm not anything special. I don't know anything other than you guys do. I really don't. I mean, all I know is what I have been watching, and I've been putting so many hours into this, and because I wanted to. I mean, no one's forcing me to do this. I'm the only one doing it. I don't have a team. I don't have anybody helping me do this. This is just me. And yeah, I am not monetized right now, but I did put in to be monetized, and the only reason is it's not because I feel like I'm doing this for money for this whole thing. It's because I kind of have to be. I spend so much time, you guys, doing this that I'm missing out on my other job with money. I've really been slacking in it, whatever. And it's I haven't been able to pull myself away from this thing, and it's so yeah, I'm gonna have to do the monetization thing. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. It's just commercials, and I don't even know how it works. I don't. All I know is that I just put in for it, and so I don't know. I don't think I get anything past anything prior to this. I don't think it detaches. It does nothing of the sort, from what I heard, which is fine, because that's not why I did this. Obviously, because I could have been monetized a long time ago, right? But it's just come to the point where I have to, because I have to have some money coming in. Otherwise, my cat needs kitty litter. Come on. She's been I feel so bad for her. It's not funny at all, but she's such a trooper. But yeah, I wish I could train her to do in the toilet, but that's just not going to. At this point, I've spent too much time. I don't even know if I could put. If I was a kid, I don't even know if I could train myself at this point, because I have too much time into this case. Constantly, it's like, oh my gosh, you guys. Anyway, I wish you all health and happiness, and just hug who you love and hug who you don't love. Hug the person next to you. Talk to the person next to you. Be aware. Be human. Be human. I think that people don't touch enough. People don't talk face to face enough anymore. And it's like, I'm old enough to know what that's like. And it's a beautiful thing to have that. And
with the world the way it's going now, that like the kids now, like they don't even know what it means to not have the phone, your texting, your communication at the tip of your fingers on a phone. But our fingers used to touch when we communicated. We used to have to run up the road and knock on the door because moms were talking to whoever on the party line or whatever it was. We didn't have this immediate communication. Sometimes, if you didn't have a party line and you just call a number and it was busy, and we'd have to wait sometimes forever, sometimes even to the next day because some people blab so much, you know, maybe me, I don't know. I don't know if I would have been one of those people back in the day, but maybe I would be, but I highly doubt it. I talk more here on this now than I've talked in so long. And I thank you all for that too, because I've kind of just been self-isolating myself a lot, you know, prior to this. So, and there's good reasons for that. I mean, maybe we'll go into that one day, but it has to do with my family and all that kind of stuff. And it's not a good thing. But what is a good thing is that now I'm talking and I'm out. And one of these days, you guys, it's kind of weird with these crime cases, especially with this one. I don't know if I want to be seen. I don't know if I want my face out there with this one, because it is so scary to me. I mean, if someone can go in there and do that to 4 beautiful souls, they could do it to anybody. And if they need to cover it up and they don't want anybody talking, they really could do it to anybody, in my opinion. So please know that I have only good intentions with any of this. So if I hurt anybody with what I say, if I have them doubting me with what I think, please just bear with me. There's a reason for everything, and I don't want to hurt anybody. I never have. I'm not that type of person. In fact, I'm a wimp. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody. I just can't. That's not me. I just have to ask questions sometimes, and I have to put out my thoughts that are in my head and ask about it to see how other people feel. So please don't, please know it's all good intentions. I'm not out to hurt anybody. Okay, I made this long enough. I was going to do this like a 2-minute video, and now it's 23 minutes in. But I appreciate all of you. I do. Not but. I do. I cancel that word but. Cancel. Take it back out of the universe. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate even the hurt people that say not so nice things to me. I appreciate them as well, because I take into what they say. I take I think about it, and sometimes I don't have to think about it because it's just kind of mean, and that it doesn't matter. There's no reason to think about it, because there's the only reason they did that is for one outcome only, and it's pretty obvious who those people are. But other ones, I do think about them, and sometimes I say something right away. Sometimes I don't say anything at all. And I do keep those comments up because I think other people should see them as well. I'm not perfect. I don't ever claim to be perfect. Not even close. So, and neither are other people. You know, some people may think they are, may act like they are, but they aren't. And I'm pretty sure they really actually somewhere deep inside they pretty much know that. But, or maybe they don't. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, okay, I'm done. It's almost 25 in. And I need to upload this. And I'm tired. I can't keep my eyes open again. So I'll probably fall asleep while I'm uploading it and tap some button. Oh my gosh, you guys wouldn't believe what I've done. I'll have to go into that some other time. Remind me. Somebody put it in the comments. Remind me, because I'll forget that I talked about it. But when I've been uploading videos, I've been falling asleep in the middle of it. And I wake up and I'm like, all these freaking texting things in there. I'm just like, oh my God, I hope I didn't send this video. Oh my gosh, it's been nuts. Anyway, hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow. I just feel like I can't get enough rest. So you guys take care. Go check out Unfiltered Lucky. Kind of a funny name, like it. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Appreciate all of you. Have a great night. Or morning, I guess now. It's 2:33 in the morning. Okay, bye.